Early in this generation, it's clear that this is not the same Xbox from the Xbox One generation. This is not the same timid Xbox with no first-party studios, no first-party games, no roadmap. This is a different Xbox. And all of their weaknesses from last generation, they've definitely made those things their strengths with early this generation. So it's funny to me where these PlayStation fanboys, they tend to act like this is still the Xbox One generation when it's clearly not. Those guys have said things in the past. I mean, I've seen them, I've saw them with my own 4 eyes. They've said things like, I want Xbox to compete. I want Xbox to be better. Sony needs competition. Competition is better. I've seen these guys say shit like this for years. But that was when PlayStation was absolutely dominating Xbox in every way. Yes, PlayStation still, is the more popular worldwide brand, but ladies and gentlemen, we have to be honest, this isn't the same old Xbox One generation. It's different. Xbox is doing a lot of amazing things and it has caught a lot of people's attention. But the purpose of this video is to talk about one game in particular that has been getting a lot of hate from PlayStation fanboys lately. And that game, of course, is Psychonauts 2. Now, Psychonauts 2 had a preview a few days ago, and most of the people that previewed the game said the game is going to be great, potential game of the year candidate, and nothing but great things about Psychonauts 2. Now, of course, these PlayStation fanboys, they don't like that. They hate it. Anything positive about anything Xbox, they hate it. Now, of course, if Psychonauts 2 wasn't an Xbox first-party game made by an Xbox first-party studio, they wouldn't be saying shit about Psychonauts 2. Trust me. But because Psychonauts 2 and Double Fine, the developers of Psychonauts 2, is an Xbox first-party studio, the bashing is evident. Those guys are talking mad shit about Psychonauts 2's graphics. Psychonauts 2 graphics looks like shit compared to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Well. Let me tell you guys one thing. Congratulations that Insomniac, a huge AAA studio, graphics look better than Double Fine, who previously did AA games in their 65-person studio. Congratulations. Give yourselves a round of applause for that shit. First off, Psychonauts 2 looks great to me. It looks great. It looks absolutely great. And if you played the game, the first one I should say, it was an original game. I've never played a game like that in my life. Every level is 100% different. Same thing with Psychonauts 2. You can already tell that this game is going to be amazing. The level design is absolutely incredible. But yeah, you guys just want to hate it. It doesn't look as good as Ratchet and Clank. It doesn't look as good as The Last of Us 2. Come on, man. Are you guys serious? So when Xbox put themselves in a position to compete, now you guys try to downplay everything they do. I predicted that this console war was only going to get worse and more intense this generation because Xbox will be much better. Because Xbox will compete. They are becoming more aggressive. I knew this was going to happen. So now these PlayStation fanboys try to find every little thing to nitpick about. Psychonauts 2 looks like shit. What? Were you expecting this game to be photorealistic? What were you expecting? Has Double Fine never been known for having games that look like The Last of Us or some shit? Is that what you guys were expecting? Isn't it funny how you guys' expectations are just through the roof when it comes to Xbox first-party titles? All games are not designed to be the same, and Psychonauts 2 looks great to me. I'm looking forward to the game. And then all of a sudden, you hear about the specs for the game. And the Xbox One version is running at 1080p 30, the Xbox One X running at 4K 30. The Xbox Series S is running at 1620p 60, or they have a 120 frames mode at 1080p. The Xbox Series X runs at 4K 60 or 1440 120. Now the PS4 runs at 1080 30, PS4 Pro 1440p 30, the PS5 is 1440 60 frames per second. Now there's not a native PS5 version. As you guys see, the PlayStation versions don't have HDR or VRR. PS5 is only running the PS4 version, backwards compatible version. Now, a lot of PlayStation fans was pissed off about this. They did this deliberately. Why are they doing this? Boy, if y'all don't stop crying, what are y'all crying about? Y'all say y'all want Xbox to be more aggressive? Y'all say y'all want Xbox to compete? I remember guys saying Xbox is not even trying to compete. Now that they're competing, you guys are crying about it. Why did they do this? They did it on purpose. They did it on purpose. I remember guys saying Halo, everything is going to be on PlayStation 5. Now the Starfield and all these other games are exclusive. Why are y'all taking games away? All y'all do is cry. For years, PlayStation fanboys has absolutely tormented the Xbox community. For years, 7-8 years straight, when Xbox One didn't have any power. That weak ass console, 720p, 900p. Then when they got the power, they didn't have the games. Xbox has no damn games. Xbox has no studios. They're shutting down games. They're canceling games like Scalebound. They're shutting down studios like Lionhead. Then all of a sudden, Xbox is doing amazing things, and y'all sit there and cry. You know, I try not to do videos like this all the time. It seems like lately it's been worse because I always tried to make my channel not be a super fanboy channel. It's pro Xbox, definitely. But now it's just like, these PlayStation fanboys are just crying so much that I have to address it. I have to address it. They're crying about everything. They're crying about Psychonauts 2. A game that was initially a Kickstarter game. A game that they had to remove bosses from the game because they didn't have the budget until Xbox bought them. Then they were able to put all of those bosses back in the game. And that's the game you guys are crying about. Comparing Ratchet and Clank from Insomniac Studios that has a 200 plus people team. That's what you guys are crying about. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Anyway, guys, I'm about to get up out of here, but I really wanted to talk about that because I've been seeing this on Twitter the last couple days. I wasn't able to do a video about it yesterday, but I had to talk about it. These guys are crying about Psychonauts 2. Psychonauts 2. They deliberately butchered the PS4 and PS5 version. It doesn't look as good as Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Just listen to yourselves for a second. Alright guys, I'm about to get up out of here, but if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel and you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. Alright everybody, peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.